Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I will be showing y'all how to get to Platinum using Yone. As you can see, I had a pretty good win rate last year, and I have been Plat 3 all the way up to like 70 LP. I've not been Plat 2 yet, but this is just an honest video, and I'm going to just show y'all how I play, what I think, all that. So in this game, these are the runes I took. The left side, you can pause this right here. The left side of the runes, you're going to take that 100% of the time. You never change that. The right side, I decided to go with bone plating because they have a Rengar and a Gangplank. Second win would have actually been better for laning versus Vex. But I went ahead and took teleport because I knew this was a losing matchup. If you're ever playing against a ranged champion, AP like Ari, Vex, Victor, you want to wait until you're level 3 because you will get chunked out very bad, especially if you don't have Ignite pre-level 3. So as you can see, I'm kind of losing minions here. I'm trying to do what I can. I do go in for a trade here and actually end up coming out pretty decent. But for the most part, you want to let the wave push into you. And obviously, I'm been hovering bot side this whole time of the lane because I can see Nunu is in the bottom part of the lane. So you gotta really stay focused here, guys. Like I said, I'm just letting her push it into me. Obviously, I just lost a cannon there. That sucks. But like I said, if you don't at least get level 3, you will lose every trade. But other than that, I'm just trying to manage my wave here. I have a wave in a really good spot. I have 3 caster minions right here. I'm kind of just waiting, and there's Nunu. Nunu comes in, and I actually am a little late here, but we end up getting the flash anyway, which is pretty huge, pretty huge. Obviously, I'm still just chilling, farming the wave and all that. Um, as you can see, I actually type to him and tell him thank you. This will actually help a lot of your games because League is notoriously known for being toxic. When you actually say some things, tell your team good job, it actually does help. It may not seem like it does, but I'm telling you, it really does. And obviously, on Yone, you're always going to max Q every single time. Um, Also, I started Dorian's Shield here, and I start personally for me, I start Dorian's Shield every single game, even if it's a melee matchup. I feel like it helps me in lane a lot more. I get better value from it. And if you're playing against a Vex and an Ari, or one of these AP range champions, a Zir, and you feel like you're a little scared you might lose it, start Dorian Shield and second win. Obviously, Nunu comes in for the second gank here, and we get the kill. Awesome. Nunu is doing his thing. He really helped me out. I go back here with the Q, and I try and get all these minions. I lost them all. Like I said, I am just Plat 4, Plat 3. I am not Faker. But I'm just trying to show y'all how to get a boost to make it to, the next tier that you're trying to go to or whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and back here. Berserker's Greaves is what you want to buy on your first back every time. If you don't have enough for Berserker's Greaves, I think it's worth to get a Vampiric Scepter, the lifesteal item. But if you can't get that, just get some dagger and some boots because these Berserker's Greaves are very important. It gives you the movement speed plus your E movement speed if you're chasing them down. And attack speed reduces your Q cooldown. You should know that. Um, so it's just a really good buy in general. TB back to lane here. I have an advantage now. I'm 1-0. I have a level advantage for sure. I kind of got lost there, but everything's going good. Top side is losing. I'm still hovering bot side. But like I said, I have the wave pushing into me anyway. I have very good wave control in this game. And yeah, I'm just controlling the wave right now. I go in for a trade here. Decent. I mean, I kind of lost it, but I know I'm gonna get level 6 before her, and I do right there. And now I have free range to go in. Do end up getting the kill there. And guys, that is a very important combo I want to highlight on Yone. When you press your E to dash in, if you hit them with your Q2 knockup, press R immediately after, it has a 100% hit rate. They cannot flash out of it. That is a combo you absolutely need to know on this champion if you want to excel and take your game to the next level as a Yone player. That combo is so important. It goes for anywhere in the game. It don't matter if they have tenacity. It don't matter anything about that because it's a knockup. If you hit him with that Q2, press that R, you will hit him every time. I go in for a trade here also because I know I'm about to back. Took some decent damage. Flashed her ult. I could have tried to sidestep it, but I knew if that ult ever hits me, then I just die. And as you can see, I'm looking at my map. I saw Rengar on the map, and I also saw Vex. I was like, I might as well just run all the way back because they might be chasing me. Signal enemy is missing. That way Lucian knows top. And I just take a long walk here. But so guys, there is a couple different builds you can go on Yone. I personally like the traditional build, which is Immortal Shield Bow into IE. And then after that, you really do have kind of free range of what you want to do. Guys, you buy Berserker's Greaves 100% of the time on Yone also, by the way. Don't ever buy another pair of boots. It's just not worth it. Um, But then I go back mid here. Obviously, I'm still keeping track of the map and everything like that. But I'm in a pretty good state. I'm definitely over Vex right now. I got 2 kills on her. The dragon is up. I do want to take it. I see 2 bot, 2 top. I know I'm free to try and either push this wave or potentially get a turn and plate here. So I do go in. And a big thing about rising from silver and gold is actually map awareness. I'm still not 100% where I would like to be on map awareness, and I actually followed Nunu right here just in case Rengar was at that Rift Herald. Um, I'm still not where I want to be on map awareness, but guys, like, y'all need to understand how much that makes a difference. Watching the map, knowing where these enemy champions are, knowing what you can do. If you see 4 bot side and you can beat your laner and that's the only one in your lane, then you know you have free range to almost do whatever you want if they don't have ranged ults like Galio or Pantheon. Right here I go in for another trade, win it pretty good. I know I'm stronger than her. I get my Q2 up and I am going in. See guys, I preemptively pressed my R there because I thought that Q2 was going to hit. That is the exact combo I was just talking about, and y'all need to drill that in your head that is the combo that gets you solo kills every time. You hit that Q2. If I would hit that Q2 there, even though she had flash, I do think I would have killed her. But I'll go back in. I actually missed my Q there where I would have got another kill. Nunu does come in and get the kill. But I was dead regardless. Rengar was there and Gangplank had ulted me. So no matter what happened, I was going to die. But if I would have hit that Q, I would have had another kill. It was a decent trade, but I didn't keep in mind that Gangplank was level 6. And it's kind of hard to keep track on Rengar at times, especially since he can go invisible and all that. I back, get some lifesteal. Actually wait and get this dagger here, which is pretty worth it. That little E trick, I've actually seen a challenger Yone do it pretty much every time if he was close to gold or something. I don't know if it actually saves you time, but it is pretty important to know why I'm doing this and why I do these things because it can go a long way. That's another thing. A difference between silver, bronze, gold players and platinum players is you have to know what you're buying. You have to know what you're buying exactly when you back. You have to look at your gold, know how much gold you got, do the math before you back, and really go with it. Do I do this every single time? Not every single time, but I would say at least 80% of the time. I look at my gold before I even press the B key to realize, alright, this is what I'm getting before I go back. That way I can hurry up and get out of the base because gold and EXP from these minions are so important. Obviously, I go help Nunu with the drag here. Stack up my Q2. I was going to save it, but I knew I'd have time to stack up another one. So I went ahead and did that, and then I just go back mid and start farming again. I think I do miss a couple of minions here, but it's not that big a deal. I only lost one. But yeah, guys, soaking EXP is so underrated, and a lot of people don't realize how important it is. even if your team is fighting, sometimes you getting solo EXP is more important than you joining the team fight. Obviously, this is left for your better judgment, but I mean, guys, if you're trying to climb out of silver and gold, you need to be making the right decision and don't let your teammates bait you into fighting in the river topside when Rift or Scuttle's not even up. Like, you need to focus on your game plan, what you're trying to do to win, and just go with it. Go in for another trade here. I knew she had just used literally every single one of her skills, so keep that in mind. I did not go in there just because my skills were off of cooldown. Obviously, I do that Q2 alt combo. You will see me do that so many times this video. It's very important to remember. I actually almost died there, and the only reason I walked so far back here is because I was not looking at the map. I did not know where Rengar was. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm only platinum, but I knew if he had ult, a lot of people were greedy. He would have tried to chase me down. It's better to be safe than sorry in that situation. Right here, I was thinking about teleporting top. Obviously, I don't have unleashed teleport yet. I think this was about 13 minutes in the game. But I do decide to go back mid. I did not realize I had my header on when I was recording this actually, so that is my fault. But I do pull up the scoreboard a couple times. Right there, I get the cannon. I'm going bot only because I know where my minion wave is, and your minion wave mirrors the enemy minion wave, so I know I have time to roam around. Just don't just stand there. Like, go do something. I'm roaming bot. I see Senna's low. They don't go on her. I don't have ult. I'm like, all right. Oh well. I'm going back mid. But just being there, just in case, makes a huge difference. And I get back, and I lost one minion barely, but I still got the XP. So it's always good, especially if you know you have time like that and you see where your minion wave is. Go in for another trade here, and I actually do lose it. I'm pretty sure she's about to whiff her ult here too. Yeah. She misses ult. Now I know I have pretty much all the pressure in this lane. There's nothing she can really do. I have my potion healing up, got my vampire acceptor healing up, and I'm just going with it right now. I actually do have enough for my immortal shield bow, but I do choose to stay and try and kill this pink ward. Probably one of the most stupid decisions I've made in a while, but hey, I did get the pink ward. Right there. Anyways, right there I did go ahead and ult Vex because I knew she didn't have ult. I was way stronger than her. I saw Rengar's emblem and I thought maybe I could go in and get that kill and get something out of nothing. Would Faker have tried to get that ward right there? No, he would not have tried to get that ward right there. But like I said, guys, this is just from a platinum person's perspective. I'm trying to get y'all better, try and get y'all in the mind process of a platinum player for y'all to elevate y'all's game. Right here, I did not have teleport up. That would have been really good, but Lucian ends up doing pretty good right here and getting a double, and Nunu got one. So that's pretty good. That gave us some pressure. There's nothing really on the map except Rift Herald. This Gangplank's like 7-0 or 8-1. Full Essence Reaver. I know I can't do anything against this dude. So I just wait. Nunu comes in. Maybe we have a chance. So I hit him with everything I could right here. Didn't miss a skill, and he ends up getting away barely. Really sucked because I would have got a lot of shutdown gold from that, but nothing I could really do. Now I know Gangplank should be backing, but he actually doesn't because he has red buff. So he gets some health back. I go ahead, place a ward down, and I'm playing super cautious. One of them barrels will take my life. I saw he just used his Q, so I jumped in and auto-attacked his barrel. I know he wasn't expecting that, but that opened up my ability to be able to trade with him while his Q was on cooldown. This is another thing. Right here, I'm waiting on my minion wave. I fly across and get these crows. Guys, take the chickens or the crows often. It's worth it. Even if it is your jungler, gold on a Yone is more important than gold on a Nunu. It really is. Sometimes you have to be greedy. I'm not saying take every single pair of chickens that pop up every single time. But just keep that in mind. Play for yourself sometimes. Right here, I end up going in and getting the Vex. I thought I was going to get a little bit more, but I didn't, which sucks. And right here, instead of trying to keep attacking the wave, I actually let this Kog'Maw try and get some gold. Because, like I said, even though you want to play for yourself, this Kog'Maw was behind, and I am in his lane, so I didn't want to just take all his gold. I ended up getting center right here on the E bounce back, which was pretty good. I got 1,600 gold. I'll go ahead and back now. Go spend my gold. So the build I always do is Immortal Shield Bow into IE. Once you get Berserker's Greaves, Immortal Shield Bow, and IE, you have enough damage to kill any ADC or squishy champ in the game. I'm 5-2 right here. This Gangplank is 11-1. Once you have your IE and Immortal Shield Bow, you can build straight defensive after that if you want, and still easily kill any carry in the game. So that's why I personally like this build a little better. A lot of people, especially over in the Korean region, actually build Blade of the Ruined King first, which is a really good early game power spike. It is really good, but I don't prefer it. I end up being a little bit squishier than I want. I'd rather get the Immortal Shield Bow for the shield that it gives you. Get that IE, it does take a lot of gold, but after that, you really can't build straight defensive. Right here, I go in, end up getting a double, pretty sure. Oh, yeah. I forgot that happened. Yeah, Gangplank pulled up, hits me with a barrel for 1k. And I instantly die. Nothing I can do there. That really sucks. That Gangplank is very far ahead. But I go ahead and know that I'm buying Death Stance next. So I sell my potion and get at least some cloth. Yeah, 1,090 damage. So I go ahead and get a cloth armor just to get some armor because he has lethality. But I know I'm buying Death Stance next. So I go ahead and get that. I get prepared. And now here, instead of going mid, even though my lane is mid, everybody knows that I go top because there's a minion wave top. The first thing I do when I die and laning phase is over is I check the state of each lane. This obviously had the most minions. I know another minion wave is about to pop up. This is that solo EXP I'm talking about. And I go ahead and get Gromp because Nunu is bot side. He's not going to be over here for a while anyway. The reason I'm even doing all this, and I'm not even near Dragon, I'm not near my team, is because I have Teleport. That's why I like to run Teleport personally in solo duo, is because I can be greedy, get these waves, and now I back off because I see 2 bot, but I'm not sure where the rest of the team is. Bam, I see Gangplank, I'm like, alright, I'm good. I'm going to keep an eye on bot. If I need to teleport, I can teleport on Heimer's turn. I was thinking about doing it, but I saw they were backing up, and I was like, alright, I should have time to get this wave, because they don't have any real hard engage. Get this wave, see Vex, back up, and now I see Rengar is going in that bush, about to dive him, and I'm going to TP. I think, alright, now it's time. It's only me and Nunu now, but they used most of their skills. I come in here, and I finesse them all. Now that was a really good ult, really good TP. I don't think they had any clue that I was going in there, and we end up killing them all right here, which was a really good play. Gave us a lot of tempo. I think Dragon was pretty close to coming up. I go ahead and take this bot lane turret too, so we get global gold. Lucian kill turret mid. That was a really good play to kind of swing the tide of the game because it was going pretty bad. And like I said, always be wary of your skills. Use them to your full ability. I know I can get a Q2 off this Gromp by hopping over my E. Pull back to E, hop over, get the Gromp. And now I'm just getting more gold, more EXP. I'm ramping myself up. Instead of just auto-attacking that tower I probably wouldn't have been able to get anyway. Yeah, so this Lucian and Nunu were arguing all game. I try and say, bro, it's fine, we got this. Do I think we were actually gonna win this game at this point? No, but it's all good. You got to keep them motivated. You got to try and do the right thing, And I go ahead and back here, and Dragon had just spawned. This was bad back timing by me. I'm not even gonna lie. But would we had a chance at this Dragon fight? No. Kog'Maw was top. Heimendinger wasn't even there. We never had a chance in the first place, but it was a bad back timing by me because I should have backed before that drag spawned and been there, but it's all good. It wasn't soul point anyway. So now I go back to farmer mid. I see Gangplank bot. So with Gangplank bot, I feel comfortable, even though he has his ult. I feel comfortable to pretty much kind of do whatever I want, especially with Gangplank and Ezreal bot. I know Vex and Senna, I can 2v1 them right now because I'm strong. I have my shield bow up. So I'm kind of just chilling, trying to decide what I want to do. Should I go bot? I decide not to. Right here, I actually do miss this ult, but it was more so zoning than anything else because I knew she was gonna have to kite back towards my call. So yeah, I did miss it, but I did aim it like that on purpose. And I'm not lying about that. Obviously, I didn't know Rengar was gonna pull up, but it is what it is. And I actually did hit that Vex with a Q flash combo, guys. If you're serious about playing Yone, this is another tip that I have for you that y'all need to know is the Q2 flash combo. So when you have a Q2 up, the second you press Q, you flash also in their direction. Guys, go to a practice tool, get that Q2 up, and start practicing that Yone Q2 flash. It's pretty good. Like I said right here, I still know Gangplank's bot. I know I have free range to almost do whatever I want. End up getting his flash. Worth. Go up here, take these chickens. I don't care what happens. Gangplank is bot. I am kind of taking a risk, but I'm not too worried about it. Right here, I could have tried to get the Vex. Senna pulled up. I checked the red buff. I kind of knew it wasn't going to be there because I already had a red buff from killing him earlier, but it's all good. I'm going to try and get this last wave here and back. See, she's already pushing it. I'm cool with that. And go ahead and take this last wave here, and I'm just trying to get as much CS, all this as I can, and just try and stay ahead with my lead. Rengar's top. I don't know where GP is. I see Vex right there. I know a lot of them are top side, so I go mid, kind of play towards the bot side of the lane. I see Ezreal there, and me seeing Ezreal here, I kind of didn't think they would be on Baron, which is another fault for me, but they were on Baron the whole time. But, I mean, there's nothing I could really do. We didn't have no wards. We didn't have no coverage. I guess I could have tried to walk over there, but I just didn't really catch it in time. And they get Baron here, and this Gangplank is still really strong. Really, really strong. So I'm still just holding mid here. Look, guys, I have a lot of gold, but my death stance costs me 2,500 right here. And yeah, I can go spend my 2,000 gold, but there's no point. Like, I don't get any real power spike from doing that right now. So I'm just trying to get enough for my death stance. I do let Kog'Maw get some gold here because he is so far behind. I mean, that's... Okay, Gangplank says in this bush. And I kind of had no choice with the fight there. That was bad positioning by me. But once I saw Gangplank was there, I knew there was nothing I could do to get away. Maybe if I ulted away instantly, but instead I chose to fight instead of flight. And I lost there. This gives them a lot of pressure, and it really sucks because this game was kind of on my shoulders. So me dying there really, really sucks. But it's all good, you know. I don't ever surrender personally, even when the games are looking bad. But it's all good. I still have faith. I'm not going to surrender here. I'm going to wait. I'm going to get back up, get my death stance, and hopefully carry this with Death Stance is my plan. I have TP up, but they're obviously all back, and we did have a couple wards actually I could have TP'd to, but they had all backed. So now I'm really close to my Death Stance. I'm pretty sure I just catch this wave here and go back and get it. Like I said, normally I was giving this call some form, but I really needed that Death Stance. I know I can go back, sell my Dorian Shield, get it. Now I'm at my 3-item position in the game, and I'm very confident in fighting anybody except Gangplank now, because this Gangplank is full built at this point, 18-3. Nothing I can do. I can beat any other champ in a 1v1 right now. And that's how I feel. I do go by Gangplank and Spot. We're going to see what we can do, see if we can hold it off. They have Baron. He hits me with a pretty big barrel. I go in, ult this. I do hit him with my Q2, and I know that's enough to kill him, so I dip. I did miss some abilities there, but in the end, we got the main target. I see Rengar here. Not too worried because I have Nunu around. I'm trying to stack my Q2, but I end up not being able to do it. So I back to go clear the supers here. And I'm just trying to control this game. I'm trying to keep a level, like my levels up. Guys, that's another thing. In bronze and silver, y'all fight so much and miss so many minions, even in gold. Y'all don't realize how important these levels are. Because you can be 4-0, but if you're level 10 and I'm level 13, 0, 0, 0 with 300 CS or however much, you know, I'm going to feel more confident because my skills are doing more damage. I have more of them upgraded. I have arguably the same items as you, about 2, 2.5, whatever. So XP from minions and gold are so important. Right here I'm actually buying an Omen because Gangplank's damage is out of this world. They do have Vex for AP, but other than that, their whole damage is AD. And like I said, once you get IE and Berserker's Greaves, you're good. So I go in right here, ult, flash, miss him, it's all good. Even through the exhaust, have more than enough damage to kill that Senna. I was very glad that Lucian got that double there because, like I said, I'm strong. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. I just need to make sure I'm continuing soaking up this EXP. I'm almost level 18. They killed Vex top, which was awesome. I'll go back down here. It's Gangplank and Ezreal. I mean, there's nothing I can do, especially without ult. But it's all good. This Gangplank is ridiculously strong. It's like 20-3 right now. I see Nunu coming in. I go in. And we end up getting him. But I end up dying here, which sucks. But we got an ace. But the state of the game is now, we didn't really have enough pressure to necessarily do anything. So we kind of just catch all the waves, try and get it back good. I'm just waiting to respawn. So this is another thing, guys. I had a ruby crystal there, but is 150 health really going to help me that much? Or should I hold some pink wards? This is what I'm trying to decide. Right here, I'm looking at his damage. I'm looking at all this. Would 150 health would have saved me from that last fight? I don't know. This dude really doing 1200 with one barrel. A lot of true damage. So I kind of decided to keep the ruby crystal. But that is another thing. It honestly would have been better if I would have just got the pink wards. But always keep that in mind. Like, should you have a longsword in this situation, or should you have more vision? Like, yeah, the longsword is 10 attack damage, but I mean, it's not that important when you already have your main items completed. And right here, we have our whole team here. So Gangplank ults, I get out of it. Kog'Maw's almost dead. I know Rengar ulted, so I'm trying to stay close to him in case Rengar comes in. He don't. I get right here hoping they was gonna kind of push up, but they didn't. So now Nunu goes in full speed ahead. Nobody else is there. I try and go in. Vex zones me off. Try and go in again, and I just get hit with a barrel. And after that, it's just game. There's nothing I could have did there. But I chose this gameplay because we ended up losing, but it's all good.
Aced.
Yes, we did lose, but I just wanted to show y'all what I did to try and win these games. That's pretty much it. I hope y'all did find some value from this. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more League videos, I have a couple more champions that I play that I will do a video on if it's a mid lane character. But other than that, it's basket. That's pretty much a wrap for today's video. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Alright.